welcome to another episode of Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. I'm Britt Rochelle.
I'm Muffin.
And love is in the air. It is Valentine's Day, or at least by the time this gets posted, it will be. So I want to talk about my Valentine's Day plans. Which, at this point, I've been meaning to do it every year, and I just haven't managed to do it. But this year, so Valentine's Day falls on a Saturday this year, and normally I do have specific streams scheduled, namely Kingdom Hearts and what's the other one? The Sims. But I think for this Valentine's Day, my plan is I want to binge play through at least one entire dating simulator. But I guess the question is, what dating sim to play? There's so many out there. I know we've talked about this a little bit before, namely my experiences with Dream Daddy, Hatoful Boyfriend, which is the Pigeon dating simulator, and I Love You, Colonel Sanders, which is the KFC dating simulator. But before we get into all that, I want to know Muffin's Valentine's Day plans, because I do know he has a wifey. He's got a whole ass family, but he also does not like dating simulators. Has been very vocal about this. I want to know what Muffin's gonna be planning for his wifey this Valentine's Day season.
Probably just going to be getting her I don't know, some chocolates or something like that.
Not gonna wine and dine
Maybe
her?
another stuffy or something like that.
You could draw
do what now?
Wine and diner?
That would entail me actually being able to be home. And I, in fact, have to work.
That does suck.
As I've stated.
You have stated that. That does suck. Hear me out. You could draw a bubble bath, put some candles out, give her a massage.
She does that on her own, so I don't need to do that. So, yeah.
The fact she might appreciate it, though.
Again, I can't really do anything like that because by the time I even think of it, she's already done.
Sounds like you gotta think quicker, hubby.
Sure.
I just gotta rip
It's all me. It's all on me.
It's always the man's fault.
Yep. God forbid.
God forbid a woman. Actually, I just watched a totally different conversation for another day, but I did just watch the original Stepford Wives from 1975 last night, and it was. I have some thoughts. That is an interesting movie. Our protagonist Joanna Everhart is not. I'm going to say it. She's not sympathetic. I thought they did a bit of a better job sympathizing her in the remake with Nicole Kidman. But I'll say Stepford Wives 1975, very well acted, lots of love put into it. It is a good movie. I don't know if it's a good adaptation. Never read the book, but anyways. So yeah, what dating sim to play? I feel like that's the game to play. Oh, there's one. Let me look up one more real quick. I keep getting recommended. I don't think it's a dating sim, but it is highly requested and recommended for by one of my friends specifically. So we'll start with that as an honorable mention because it is not a dating sim. Honey Pop is I've heard Honey Pop, but I can't stream that one. I think that's on the banned game list on Twitch.
What is it?
Honey Pop or Hunie Pop. I do like Candy Crush though. I had to uninstall Candy Crush off my phone years ago because it is it became a problem. Yeah, I think it's banned. I think that's one of the more controversial needy games.
It is.
Yeah.
Honeypop 1 and 2 in Honeycam Studio. Hey, just remember, genital jousting is still banned.
Yep.
Suck my dick or die. What the fuck?
Yeah, we've been over that list before.
I need to look that up again.
Oh, that's okay. Hey, you're allowed to request whatever you want. I just have to still go by terms and conditions, terms of service and all that crap. But, oh yeah, there are a lot of very weird, strange game titles. If you look at the banned list on Twitch, some wild crap on there. I will say, I understand why genital jousting is banned, but I have seen gameplay of it, and it does look hilarious. Actually, that would have been a great one for us to play on our co-op stream, but again, banned. But to start, this one is recommended to me a lot over the years. I have not played it. I should see if I can find it somewhere, but it is a mature-rated video game called Catherine. I do have just the wiki open, the fandom wiki. And it's an adult and mature-oriented puzzle video game developed and published by Atlas for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It is self-described as an unconventional romantic horror. And I will not be getting into spoilers because I do want to play this game at some point. But for a little bit of history, this game was released in Japan on February 17th, 2011, and in North America on July 26th, 2011, in Europe on February 10th, 2012, and in Australia on February 23rd, 2012. Catherine was later released as a full downloadable game for the PlayStation Store in February 2012. I'll have to see if it's still up. And was also released on the Games on Demand service for Xbox 360 in April 2012. The story follows Vincent Brooks, a man who is beset by supernatural nightmares while torn between his feelings for his longtime girlfriend Catherine and the similarly named beauty Catherine. The gameplay is divided between the daytime, where Vincent interacts with the characters in a social simulation, and his dreams, where he must navigate three-dimensional towers through combined platforming and puzzle solving. The game's ending is affected by choices made by Vincent over the course of the story. Yeah, Okay, see, Kilgore says it's great, oddly psychological, and it's been recommended to me for years, so this might have to be my winner for my Valentine's Day stream. In addition to probably doing a dating sim, just a little in between. Or maybe I'll just do... Ooh, I could make the week of Valentine's Day, or at least Valentine's Day weekend, just a whole week of these games. That might be fun. Let me know what y'all think. A special edition that involves a third love interest. Ooh. So I'm basically going to scour the Steam store, G2A, PlayStation. I'm just going to see where I can find this game, because it has been recommended to me for years. So I really should just up and play it. Additionally, as another honorable mention, because I have already played this one, but I was not satisfied with my performance and would love to give it another shot. This was... Oh god, when did I move? That was when 6 or 7 years ago I played this game. Of course, I always gotta bring up Dream Daddy, but this one's the Dad Rector's cut. This one has new side quests, previously cut content, and a brand new minigame. Now, I did see this on the PlayStation Store, but I'm gonna see if I can find it on G2A, or possibly even Steam Unlocked. But this one, if you haven't heard of Dream Daddy, you've been under a rock or something. It's, a very gay dating sim where you play as a dad and you date other dads while also raising your teenage daughter. So, again, when I played this game, I basically got the worst ending possible, which is that none of the dads wanted to date me. And when my daughter went off to college, she basically said, you don't need to call me too often, Dad. I'm gonna try and live my own life, and I don't want you super involved in it. And it basically is just the worst possible ending. So I'd like to redeem myself from when me and Melina Run played it so long ago. Yes, Boujang, I have also played Hatchaful Boyfriend. Wonderful, weirdly wonderful game. I did play that one a long time ago. I don't remember which one. I think I did get a better ending to that. Oh, no, I didn't. I went after the emo sad boy and he was a ghost. That I remember that. Oh, Jesus Christ! What? What was that? Why?
supposed to play? Oh my god. Your
I'm
reaction
dying.
is just funny. Oh shit. Sorry.
That's okay. So, long story short, I'm not good at I didn't know you could fail at dating simulators, but apparently you can. I am just virtually undateable, and I would like to fix that, or at least redeem myself in some way. Let's see, Danganronpa. Yeah, I've heard of Danganronpa. I've not played it. I did focus this episode, because we have talked about dating sims before, so I'm kind of summarizing my experiences with, like, Dream Daddy and Hot Duffel Boyfriend, because I've talked about them a lot on this podcast, I feel. But I did find some goofy, wacky, weird ones that I really wanted to go over, so we're gonna do that. So, there is one that was released last year that I wanted to play that I still haven't gotten around to, so I would like to play this one this year. Date Everything. The concept being that you are stuck at home with no job and no hope, but a pair of magical glasses brings your house to life. Are you ready to date everything? That's like everything, like every appliance or piece of furniture in your house becomes, super dateable. Like, I'm not going to play the trailer because I can't. But it is fully voice acted, over 11,000 hand-drawn images, 100 dateable characters. Here we go. Sandbox dating simulator set in the comfort of your own home, featuring 100 fully voice-acted dateable characters. Let the romance flow between your bed, smoke alarm, and overwhelming sense of existential dread. I think I've seen the washing machine be a popular one to date. Go figure. I'm surprised it's not the dryer. The whole help me stepbrother. That meme based off of adult-oriented films. I kind of want to look up. Do y'all have... I'm going to look up the Date Everything characters so we can go through. Here we go. The Date Everything wiki. Everything has a wiki. Okay. See, I don't even know what... Let's go.
What are you doing, step-bro? What are you...
Yeah, that's the meme. That's the meme.
Stop. What are you doing? Get out of here.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this already. So we've got Abel, the table, you can date. Aaron, which is just air, I'm assuming from the air conditioning. Amir, which is a mirror. Get it?
Dumb.
No, I'm obsessed with this. I love puns. Arma, who's a smoke alarm. Art, who's just a piece of artwork. Barry, who's makeup. Bathsheba, the bathtub. Cardboard box named Bo. Benoit, which I'm gonna assume you can guess what that is. Betty, the bed.
I can't.
It's based off Benoit balls, the things that women use to strengthen their muscles. Beverly, the minibar. Bobby is just a bobby pin. Bodhi, an 80s time capsule. And there's 100 of these characters, so I'm just gonna skim through and find some funnier. Why does that keep playing? It's like your internal thoughts about this dating sim coming through your freaking voice mod. Just going, ah!
No, see, I turned off the voice changer, so I thought I was gonna play.
Captain Jacques Pirot, ship in a bottle. The ceiling, Celia. Cheremi, the chair. Chance, a D20. Connie, the gaming console. I feel like that's who you would date. Hear me out. Look at her go. She even looks like she looks like an Xbox controller. You wouldn't tap that?
She does not.
Oh my god. Let's see. I was gonna scroll down. What's this? Doug. Your existential dread is named Doug. I'm obsessed with that. Sports equipment named Dunk. Drysdale, the dryer. There we go. Fantina, a fan. First aid kit. Faria. The air fryer. Yeah, you can date an anime figure. There you go. There you go, Muffin.
Go back to it.
Yeah, that was like Hirohime.
She looks like
Sailor Moon, both tennis balls.
Yeah.
Let's see, the toilet. You can date your toilet. I like it. It looks like a total douchebag. Johnny Splash, the shower, the coffee maker, kopi, which is, I'm pretty sure, Japanese for coffee, or at least the English gloss of it. Kristoff, the treadmill. Lucinda's in the deluxe edition. She's the 101st dateable. Luke Nukem, the fucking microwave. God, I need to play this game. I love puns. But, yeah, so basically, Michael transaction. You can date the microtransactions. God, this is amazing. Rebel is a rubber duck. Okay, I was wondering what that was. If you get rejected by rejection. Anyway, so yeah, that's date everything. It's okay. Psycho no Sotuka. No, I have not actually heard of that. Is that one of those yandere things? I think Oakley just ripped ass. I'm gonna say it. I'm not happy about it. I hope it was just a grumble, but no, I will look up that one. But I gotta show you some of these absolutely just absurd ones I found. Let's see. We also have Love Joe Biden. A Joe Biden dating simulator. The description reads, "Welcome to the retirement home. To win Joe's heart, you'll have to navigate the enticing world of gilfs, big hunky wolfmen, and sleepy presidents. Do you have what it takes?" So you're the caretaker in a retirement home, and you're trying to date Joe Biden.
I don't know who would want to date him.
I don't either. It is $3 on Steam, and if you just need to date Joe Biden, yeah. I think this is a goofy one that I will probably skip. I like political humor, but I don't love it. I don't love it that much that I need to try and attract Joe Biden. Anywho, moving on. This one has an amazing trailer. I wish I could play it, but this one is a sock.
What the fuck?
It's a sock dating simulator. A light RPG visual novel where your choices shape your relationships and outcomes with the socksiest of socks. Explore the wonderful world of Sockhala, customize your sock, rizz up other socks, and discover all the lore in this narrative-driven adventure. Is that an isekai? Hang on. It's a where am I? Who am I? I feel like I got hit by a truck. All I remember was getting the laundry and then a portal. Yes, this is I woke up and now I want to date socks. Socrates. I love puns. You can get me to get anything if there's some good puns in there. Like, let's see. Oh my god, you drive shoes! Now, this has not been officially released yet, not even been officially announced, but there is a demo out, so I might mess around and play the demo. Because it looks funny as hell.
Only you.
Look, if not me, then who? If not now.
Sure as hell not me.
Okay. Next up, we also have this one's if we want to talk about ones that Muffin probably won't play but might find some humor in. An attack helicopter dating simulator.
Why would I find some humor in that?
Well, you don't remember the whole meme of when I identify as an Apache attack helicopter?
I do.
Yeah. Boom. Now you can date them. Now you can date them.
No.
I just need you to find humor in something stupid, Muffin. God dang it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, well, it has very positive reviews.
I bet it does.
I'll look through them in a minute, actually. But it's a comedy dating sim visual novel where you play as an attack helicopter and romance other anthropomorphic helicopters in a satirical military-themed world. Absurd? Dumb? Absolutely. Like, can we even eat that? Probably not. Okay, Oakley's just snoring. What do you mean? I'm an attack helicopter. We got some waifus. As, you can't have a dating simulator without waifus. Come on now. Let's see. These are very positive reviews. And I gotta see how much it is. $7.49. Or you can get it in a weird dating bundle with My Dream Sport Dating Simulator. Or Narrative Weirdness Bundle. Actually, the Narrative Weirdness Bundle is probably the best deal. Because you get 3 games for $10. Anyways, let's look at some of these reviews. They really did it. Absolute madmen. 10 out of 10 would go on a mission again. If you enjoyed Panzer Medals, probably messed that up, you will enjoy this. Has a lot of references to really modern topics, some of them happening less than a month previously to release. So yeah, this came out in 2018, so it was about that time. It has a certain memey internet feel, which this user finds quite amusing. Not perfect, but worth every penny. Notably a few spelling mistakes. That drives me nuts too. Oh my god, Lil Gooner posted on March 7th of last year. This game is very emotional. I cried when I finish it. Osprey is the only reason I stay alive. Grub. I don't think that's a real review. This is it, fam. We finally reached peak video game. No game on Earth will ever be able to live up to the pure insanity that we have reached. Look, I like tanks and helicopters as much as the next guy. I get it. Sometimes I might occasionally find one sexually attractive, but this... I'm honestly at a loss for words. Sometimes I think if everyone fighting in World War II had seen what it would lead to, they would have laid down their arms and fought together to stop this madness. Still a 10 out of 10 for the number of tail rotor jokes, though, so there's that. Way better than DCS. The gameplay is much more realistic than fully paid F-15E. I don't know what that even means. Let's see, not recommended based off of... That's like the only negative review I've seen so far. Great meme and played through the entire game, but wow, it is messed up in a bad way. Grammar errors like you wouldn't believe, missing image files for some of the endings. Like, for a game that's literally writing in pictures, how it could screw those two things up is beyond me. This is one I could actually believe. Like, say this one, Peak, is just a meme-loving fuck like me. Minor grammar mistakes here and there, but a fun time for playing helicopter nerds at a great price. Hot. So yeah, it's a meme game. We all do that from the title. But apparently it has some merits, so maybe I'll give this one a go.
Merits?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that, Brittany? Merits would not be the term I would use.
Well, what would the term you would use be?
Disappointing. That's what I would use. Because look at the graphics.
Well, that is
disappointing.
This is a different one. This is the attack simulator one, the attack helicopter one. This one is the one I said had merits.
Also disappointing.
I don't know, you make a dating sim then. You're allowed to judge it.
Not.
I know you wouldn't. Big stretch.
Because, unlike certain people, I don't need a dating sim.
I don't need one.
I live it.
What does your wife think about your dating?
I don't know. I don't ask.
I mean, she married you, so... You must have...
I really think she just settled, but that's okay.
God!
She thinks the same thing. So we're all good around there.
So romantic.
Right? That's what I thought.
Hey, OF. So this one's probably not... I don't know how to feel about this one. This one is called Totally Accurate Dating Simulator. I did find this picture funny. If you don't need, which again, grammar errors out the booty. if you don't need a second copy of Skyrim, then you also don't need your second kneecap. Am I correct? It's pretty just out of pocket. No user reviews. This has not been released yet. This is, let's see. That's Chadley McThundercock right there. But you were stood up on your date, but you're already at the bar and won't leave without some female interaction. What awaits you? A simple stroll or a cult of hair enthusiasts? A pleasant conversation in a summer cafe or a detective investigation of a murder? Find out for yourself. This one also has a demo. No erotic scenes in this game, so safe to stream.
Darn.
Dark humor. Yeah, someone meet the girls. Yeah, it's memes. Dead baby jokes and rude language. Yeah, that tracks.
There's nothing better than a dead baby joke.
let's not get into it, but for now I'll just admit that I absolutely agree. I love those kinds of jokes. They're messed up. But God, they're funny. So yeah, that is all I've got, except for, let's see, Psycho no Sutuka is what was recommended to me by the chat, so we'll go ahead and look that up and look into it real quick. Okay, this looks interesting. If you want a little bit of a twist, again, I myself am trying to go in a more, romantic direction with my gaming this Valentine's Day. Goofy, yes, but romantic nonetheless. This one is, if you want something a little bit different, this one is Psycho no Sotuka, a horror survival game where you as a protagonist must escape and avoid the crazy yandere girl who wants you dead. So, this is about avoiding love, because she's got all the love for you. So much so that she's willing to do some egregious things, apparently. Not usually my thing. Doesn't mean I won't give it a go. It is $5 on Steam. Psycho-chan is a psycho serial killer. Her playful AI behavior towards her senpai with you as the player. Interesting. There's a yandere mode where Psycho-chan is shown as a sane version before she snapped. It's a tutorial story mode. Normal and hard mode is what the normal Psycho gameplay where we need to escape. And Yangere mode, the hardest mode only for those who want a challenge. I don't know what Yangere is. I'm not familiar with that. Nice the entire time. Okay, that's nice. I'm here for that. Oh, and it started to play. I gotta pause that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have. What are your final thoughts? Do you generally like Valentine's Day or love-themed games? What's the most romantic video game that you yourself have played, Muffin?
I tried Shelter 69 on Steam.
What's that one about?
Basically, the whole Fallout Shelter game?
Yeah.
It's that. But the more you, I guess, interact with the people that you save, the closer you get to them. Mm-hmm. And, yeah. That's it.
All right.
You guys go out on adventures together.
Well, that's cute. I think for me, I have not played it, and I always mix it up. It's either Final Fantasy 8 or 9, I've heard had like a love story for the ages. Like, I think it was Final Fantasy 8. Again, I always mix it up, but if you want a really good romantic love story, I've heard Final Fantasy 8's a really good one. That's the one where they're trying to appeal to women, but yeah. I think, yeah, they were trying to appeal to women, get more lady gamers, but really they just made the men loved it more. It is just an epic love story. Myself, not counting the dating sims I mentioned earlier, I would argue Lollipop Chainsaw was a really good love story. She did everything she could to save her boyfriend and, save the world. Kingdom Hearts is a great one. It's not really a romance. Again, that the Kingdom Hearts series focuses more on friendship and the importance of that kind of connection. But it did make me cry. I got very emotional at the end of that one. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX, I've heard. Yep. So yeah, I want to hear from y'all. Let us know on our socials, dating sim or otherwise, what is the most romantic video game that you have ever played or think we should play? We can be found at Linktree/GFA Entertainments. We got Twitter. We got a storefront. It's a Teespring. So check that out. Yep, I hear that. Yep, I've seen that. I've also seen one with, I've seen some cosplayers. What is it? Zach, Cloud, and Aerith as like a threesome at a con. I don't know, man. Not that kind of threesome. Get your mind out of the gutter.
My mind is always in the gutter, so like, what do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Huh?
And if you want to see me play any of these games, I will be scheduling, I don't know if it's going to be the full week, at least the weekend of Valentine's Day. I'm going to be playing some of these games. So please check me out on all my socials. That's BritRochelle.com or BritRochelle.card.co. And I also have my own storefront if you want to get some stuff with my face on it.
And you can find me at Linktree/MuffinSincere. All the good stuff is there. Just pop on in, follow all the links.
And if you don't want to see any dating sims be played, follow his page because he will not be playing them.
None.
And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and happy Valentine's Day from Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. Keep fapping, folks.